Hello, this is the Eradicator, and welcome to this channel. Now, today I wanted to talk about something a bit different. I want to talk about the first thing you should do once you get in a game with the current patch 3.4.2. Now, as you currently know, I am not a big fan of the current patch. I think it is quite bugged. I still need to do a review. I want to play a little bit more, try a couple of more mechanics just to check them out so that I can, know what I'm going to talk about when I do this review. But so far, I have been pleased and impressed, and I quite frankly don't recommend you guys engage in, any money activity because it's very likely you're going to lose all your money, especially if you're doing trading. It's pretty risky. So no trading in this patch. However, there's something that works pretty well, and that is FPS Combat. Whether that is PvP or PvE, which is what I highly recommend right now. This is where you're gonna make money doing some of the missions that are available. Some of these missions do involve PvP, but we're gonna talk about that later. So the first thing you're gonna do when you start a Port Orisar, you're going to go to not where you have the admin, but the opposite direction, and this is where you're gonna have. On the one side, if I am correct, that is on the right side is where you're going to have the armor, and on the left side is where you're going to have the weapons. So what I would really suggest is that you first get the armor. This is what's going to be needed the most because your current starting armor is not very strong. It's actually pretty weak, and it's going to get you killed by those NPC pretty quickly if you get shot. So what I suggest is you take the medium armor. The medium armor, the complete set of medium armor with your starting money. If you have like 20,000 Alpha UEC. I don't know why I start with 20,000 Alpha UEC, but I guess some of you may have that. Maybe if you have a little bit, try to get as much armor as you can. Don't spend all your money. Try to leave about 200 Alpha UEC left, and we'll talk about that also later. What you're gonna do with these 200 Alpha UECs. But first, it's very important that you get. The most important is a stronger helmet because these NPCs, they like to shoot you at the head. They're pretty accurate now, so get a medium helmet, also medium torso. That is going to be quite important. Now, if you can also get the medium legs and get the medium arms, and then you can have the complete set. You'll be ready to take on those NPCs at Carré or the underground facilities at Hurston. Now, depending on how much money you have left, it's actually possible to do the missions with the arc-like pistol, which is the starting pistol you have at the beginning of the game. So you don't need to buy these expensive weapons that you can see in the shop for two reasons. First, they cost a lot of money. Second, they are half-priced at the rest stops. So if you go to the rest stops, you're going to see that they're going, for example, here the Gallant Rifle, which is about 4,000 something Alpha UEC. You will find that 2,400 at the rest stops. So that's really a good deal. It's actually the same for the consumables. So the grenades, medipens, they're also half price of the rest stops, but because they're quite cheap and it takes time to go to the rest stops, it's usually best to go there if you have a purpose. So you can actually buy them right here at Port Orisar. So my suggestion for your next purchase here would be to buy some ammunition, probably 4 or 5 packs of ammunition for your arc-like pistol, full medipens. Buy maybe, I don't know, it costs about 50, buy about 4 medipens. That should be okay for your first mission if that's really if you're really in trouble. I usually use 1 or 2 maximum, and also buy a few grenades. 3 grenades should be enough. These NPCs still don't respond so well to grenades, so if you are surrounded, if there's 3, 4, 5 closing on you, which can happen, you may want to throw a grenade. You may take down 2 or 3, as you may have seen in some of my previous videos. So once you do that, investment, the armor. Don't buy a new gun yet. Just get some ammunition, grenade, medipen. You'll be good to go. And this is what you're going to need to make extra money. Now, at worst, what's going to happen at worst? Well, as I mentioned before, these weapons are half price at the rest stop. So at worst, you're going to die. I really hope that you can kill at least one NPC. If you kill an NPC, that's going to give you a bonus of 200 Alpha UEC. That's enough to buy your gun back at one of the rest stops in case you die. In case you die, you're going to lose your gun. So that's what I'm talking about. Go to the rest stops after that and buy your gun, and you'll be ready to go again, and try again, and try again, and try again. And worst case scenario, if you lose your guns, you can't kill any NPCs. Well, you can always make some of these investigation missions, at Kovalex. That's gonna get you, free money. Go back to the rest stops, buy a couple of guns, and try again. In my opinion, because of how broken the servers are, especially if you're doing interplanetary trading and you're going to be disconnected, you're going to lose all your cargo, so don't trade right now. I know I always say the best way to make money in the game is to trade, but it's too risky, not because of players, but because of technical issues. So right now, in my opinion, the most reliable way to make money in the game is to do NPC combat, FPS NPC combat. Don't fly, it's also broken. Yeah, lots of things are broken in the game. So yeah, FPS missions, get ready, get your gear, and use that pistol. So some of you guys said, oh, you should have a bigger gun. Yeah, but these guns are expensive. We want to make money. We want to do these missions in the most profitable way possible, and that is the way to go. As always, if you like this kind of content, you want to see more money-making tips in Star Citizen or more Star Citizen news, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. This was Eradicator, and I am signing out.